Welcome to Godly Play. Today we're going to continue knowing Jesus in a new way. Last week, we learned about the woman at the tomb. This week, we're going to learn about Jesus and two of his disciples breaking bread. On the second Sunday in the season of Easter, we remember how in the afternoon of the first Easter, two of Jesus' followers made their way slowly toward Emmaus, some 7 miles from Jerusalem. They must have been shaking their heads in wonder as they walked and talked of what had happened. The cross, the empty tomb. What did it mean? A stranger joined them. They didn't really pay much attention until he asked, "What are you talking about? Are you the only one in Jerusalem who has not heard what has taken place these last 3 days? What happened? The cross, the empty tomb. There has been so much." "You are foolish and slow of heart. Listen." He opened the scriptures to them. "Do you remember how we were trapped in Egypt and Moses led us out through the water into freedom? Do you remember how we were trapped in our freedom in the desert and God gave Moses the 10 Commandments to guide us? Do you remember how we were trapped in exile and the prophets said a child would lead us and that someone would come to suffer and die so we might be really alive?" By the time they were in the village, the miles had passed quickly as the stranger talked. He was about to go on when the two asked him to stay, and he did. When they sat at supper in the inn, the stranger took a piece of bread. He gave thanks to God for it and broke it. He then shared it with the two. That was when they knew who he was, but in that moment, he was gone. They sat at the table talking for a long time. Now they knew why their hearts had burned within as they walked with him on the road. They got up slowly and hurried back to Jerusalem to tell the rest that he had been made known to them in the breaking of the bread. Now I wonder if there is anything in your home or the room you're in right now that you can bring and put beside this picture to help you tell more about this part of the story. Is there something that just calls to you and seems like it needs to be there? Look around and see. Come with me to find something in my house. This is the drawer next to my bed. In this drawer, we have this book. It is the Book of Common Prayer. In the Book of Common Prayer are the Psalms. Lots of people read the Psalms, but lots of people sing the Psalms too. One way that I break bread with people and show them Christ is through song. So I can put this with our story. Now I wonder what your favorite part of this story was. I wonder what part was most important. I wonder what part is about you, or especially for you. I wonder if we can leave out any of the story and still have all that we need. I wonder, what will you make your work today? Have a great week.